complete the evening news, Ron Burgundy said, go blank yourself, San Diego. Well, he got fired. If you watch the rest of the movie, you find out that he got rehired. But the point of the matter is, Ron Burgundy probably wasn't the brightest, but he was great at reading news. But he didn't think about it. He just read it. All right. It is one of these things where it is reality. And of course, CNN knows this. And most news channels know that there are folks that are just not very engaged, and there's not a lot of activity. And I'm not putting down people that have lesser IQs. Don't get me wrong. But, when you're aimlessly going around and you think that CNN is telling you the truth, hook, line, and sinker, you say those days are gone because people believed Walter Cronkite for everything that he had to say when he was on the air. They did. But people still believe because it's the trusted CNN. This is CNN. That what they say must be true. And they don't question it. They don't validate it. It's an ideology that's being pushed. That's why you get Obama that sits there and mocks Fox News all the time, where he goes, that other channel, whoever watches that, must be living on a different planet. You know what I'm saying? Different planet? No, it's a little thing. I know that Obama wouldn't get it. It's called reality. And the truth of the known here is that Obama plays dumb. He knows better, but he likes to be liked. He likes to be popular, and a lot of folks do. Even Trump likes to be liked, but not as bad as Obama. He would do anything that the party told him to do. Anything, just like Ron Burgundy would read anything on the teleprompter, and that's how he does business. He was so against Wall Street and all that big money. And now he's loving that money, because guess where his money comes from? You got it. Wall Street. Just like Nancy Pelosi talking about all the fat cats. She's a fat cat herself. So the next time you're at CNN, at an airport watching that, whether you're in Atlanta, Hartfield Airport, you're in Miami or Tampa, where I'm doing the broadcast from today, and every day, as a matter of fact. I've been here since 2001, and I love it. But it's propaganda. And for those that are conservatives with Christian values, that love God and their families and their country, and I say that respectively to anybody that might be on the left, not saying that you don't love your God or your country, your family. If you're on the left, it's just, there are folks that live in the land of La La Land, and those that are in reality, and they may not like all the things that are going on, but they're not denying the truth of, and they are not smearing it or distorting the truths. And I am convinced that liberal lunacy is on the increase. I hope that those that are opposed to CNN and people are starting to figure out what a monopoly it is and what a propaganda tool it is at airports, that will sound off and voice your discontentment about it, because it is a monopoly. And so they're paying. We need to have more airports that have a choice. You watch Fox or you watch CNN. There should be a choice. And there should be more choices. And I hope that people make some noise and get it done, because not everybody watches CNN. Nor should it just be pushed down everybody's throat. Nor, and I will even say this, I like Fox, but I don't think that you should just, I think you should listen and watch Bloomberg. Why can't Bloomberg News be on? I like that. I watch Bloomberg. I enjoy that. Sky News, enjoy that. Different vibe. But MSNBC, not much better than CNN. ABC, not much better at all. But anyhow, I just thought it was very interesting because, come to think of it, I travel several times a year. And sure enough, that's exactly what's on the television. It's CNN. And, of course, I only look up when they're talking about the weather. Don't seem like they're screwing that up or, because of cancellations, or if there was a breaking news story and facts are just trickling in, say, like the Austin bomber. It seems stories like that, they're not seeming to twist, but anything to do with any decision maker or anybody that's going to be considered for a cabinet position or anything that's associated with any conservative, then it's a totally different story. It's distorted, and there's mistruths and lies that are spewed, and this seething underlying tone into their voice of just deceit and disdain. Deceit and disdain for this president. It's just at an all-time low, and to be honest with you, I find it very unproductive. And for any liberal that sits there and partakes of this, you're not helping things. You're not helping your country. You're not helping your family do this. I wish the very best for any president that's in there, even if I don't agree with them ideologically. I pray that they do a good job because they're there. He's not going anywhere, folks. And if Joe Biden, that's Joe. Nancy Pelosi, Susan Warren, oh, that's right, she's not going to do the spit test, so she's not going to run. But Joe Biden, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Joe Biden, after Donald Trump saves the world from Kim Jong-un, it looks like increasingly talks work out successfully. He denuclearizes. That in itself, even CNN, liberal CNN, said he'll be down as a great president, and there's no beating him. Just because of that marvel. Folks, Donald Trump has done a magnificent job. I am pro-Trump, and I'm proud of him. I couldn't be more prouder of a president than Donald Trump. Now, I subscribe to what Liberty University has said about Donald Trump. We weren't voting for a pastor, Jerry Falwell Jr. We weren't voting for a pastor or a saint. We're voting for a president that could do things that he ran on and actually not just rhetoric on the campaign trail, but actually followed through. This trade war, so-called trade war with China, upsetting the Dow Jones. There's some concerns there that Donald Trump might be doing a trade war. He said that we were being screwed by China. And we are being screwed by China, every which way but loose. What don't you understand about the discrepancies? As a good CFO, CEO, somebody understands money. They say stocks opened mixed today as investors took in better than expected durable goods and digested President Trump's decision to pause tariffs for certain allies, including the European Union, South Korea, and Brazil, among others. But understandably, folks, there might be a trade war, possibly between the world's two largest economies. It may not make people very happy about it. But do you want to be happy about it? Do you want to have something that's fair for the American worker? See, folks, putting America first, we might lose some money. Some companies might lose some money. Yeah, a country might lose some money, but we've been losing money for a long time. And you know that to be true. Folks, we need to just realize that there's going to be some sacrifice to drain the swamp. But if we can increase wages steadily, and things will catch up faster than you think, where we can actually make things here, start doing things here, and be a lot more resourceful than being a colony state. We need to be a worker state, folks. That's what we can do to fix America first.
People is there. It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us and went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew is I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it, don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a life raft.
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Wounded Warrior Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
That was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on. To trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
For the people is there.
Your American heritage. With the exception of the Star-Spangled Banner, no other melody quickens the American pulse more than Yankee Doodle. Traced back to the European Middle Ages, in our American colonies in the 1770s, it became synonymous with the cocky spirit of rebellion. Singing it became a safety valve for the rising emotions of the Minutemen of Concord and Lexington. As the scarlet-clad British infantry came in rows down the country lanes, American muskets spat leaden balls from behind stone walls as some of the militia hummed Yankee Doodle. Indeed, as the day ended, British General Gage was heard to remark, "I hope I shall never hear that tune again." This has been Don Keyes with Yankee Doodle, a musical part of your American heritage.
You can hear Your American Heritage each For the People weekend right here on this station and at forthepeopleshow.com. I'm Keith Allen for Don Keyes.
It's 6 a.m. 40 million Americans are waking up to a Gillette shave. And at our factory in Boston, 1,200 workers are starting their day building on over 100 years of heritage, craftsmanship, and innovation. Today, we're bringing you America's #1 shave at lower prices every day, putting money back in the pockets of millions of Americans. As one of those workers, I'm proud to bring you Gillette quality for less because nobody can beat the men and women of Gillette. Gillette, the best a man can get.
Introducing the official For the People coffee mug featuring the colorful red, white, and blue For the People logo with Keith Allen on a ceramic 11-ounce coffee mug, perfect for any hot beverage of your choice. This mug is a great reminder of what we stand for: God, country, and family, with conservative values and good old-fashioned common sense. To order your For the People coffee mug, pay just $20 plus $3.99 shipping and handling at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And enjoy.
A republic, not an empire. And I think we need to get back to those, republic virtues.
Amen. For the People loves America, and for that reason, we will fight the fake news media with our broadcast, conveying the truth with news and insights that matter. Our dedication to this mission is a group effort to fix America first. Can we count on you today to help For the People? Supporting For the People helps us broadcast on radio and online at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. You can make a one-time donation or become a monthly supporter today and help bring a show that matters to people that want to be in the know without the big media spin. Common sense, family values, and a conservative point of view, all on For the People. To join For the People as we strive to broadcast live across America, log on to forthepeopleshow.com. That's for